So now I'm going to. So am I audible to you all? Hello everyone. Am I audible? Only four people are there. Three people are there. Jaya, Pratibha, please ask everyone to join so we can start the session. We can move on. So if anybody wants to join, they can join in between. So I'm moving on. So two equation we have proved already. We had proved. Now we are going for the third equation which we will prove. So that is our curl of curl of curl into h is equal to j plus j plus del d by dt. So what is this curl of h equal to j plus del d by del t? So now we are going to prove the third equation. So see, what is this curl of h? That is magnetic flux. H is denoted by magnetic flux density. How we will denote h? This is our magnetic flux density. So what is j here? You have already been knowing j is current density. What is j here? Current density is j, and del d by del t we denote it by electric field density. So del d by del t is our electric field density. So this is our three terms which we are going to prove in the third equation. So if you are aware, I think everybody is aware of these terms, that curl into h, that is our magnetic field density. This is our current density. Everybody is aware of this term. We are already knowing that j is equal to I by A. We are already knowing I think we have studied in EM electro. Yeah, I think you have studied in EDC. You have studied already aware of this fact. And del rho d by t is electric field intensity. So I've told you to study about the Ampere circuit law. So as we are already knowing the what is Ampere circuit law, by Ampere circuit law, that is B dot dl is equal to mu naught into I. That is line integral. What we denote it as line integral. So according to the Ampere circuit law, this is line integral is equal to mu naught into I. So what we can write here is that B is equal to mu naught into H, or B by mu naught is equal to H. So what does Ampere circuit law states that the Ampere circuit law states that the line integral of magnetic field forming a closed loop around the current carrying wire in the plane normal to the current is equal to the mu naught times the net current passing through the closed loop. Means this will be the mu naught time the net current which is passing through the closed circuit loop. So if you are not studying Ampere circuit law, kindly go and see. So this is the mathematical term from Ampere circuit law what we are getting it. So as we are already knowing that H dot dl equal to I, that is, and j is equal to I by A. So we have already knowing this fact. So you just need to substitute the value of j here. You just need to substitute the value of I here, and you will get the. So if I'll substitute the value of I, we'll get h dot dl is equal to j dot ds. So we are aware of the fact that what does Stokes theorem tells that Stokes theorem will tell that the line integral will change into the surface form. Surface form. So this is our line integral. What I will need to do? I need to change it into the surface form. So I'll change into the surface form. If you'll see the Ampere circuit law equation, you'll get those equations. From there only I have taken it. So this is not any rocket science. Just see the Ampere circuit law. This is the Ampere circuit law equations. So see, after changing into the surface integral form, what I will get here? H dot dl is equal to dot ds. So I will so I have changed the line integral into the surface form, S form. This is our surface, this is our line form. So I just need to substitute the value of, so what I will write? I write the same term here only. I'll write here and I'll substitute the value of line integral. That is this value I need, I will substitute here. So what I will get? I'll substitute. So after comparing, what I'll get here? Del into H is equal to G. So hence proof. First part is true. So what I have done, I have just substitute. I was aware of the fact that what is Ampere circuit law is that. So I have just substituted the value of Ampere circuit law there, and after that I had applied Stokes theorem. That Stokes theorem has changed the line integral into the surface form, and after that I had substituted the value of the surface form here, and I had compared the values, and I had proved it. So I'll do it one more time. If you are facing any difficulty, I'll do it for one more time for you, and this time I think you'll get it. So let's see one more time what I've done here. So if anybody has left with this first time, so what we need to prove is curl of H is equal to J plus del D by del T. This we need to prove. That we are going to prove. So this is the third equation which we are going to prove. So see. So by Ampere circuit law, what we are aware of the fact that B is equal to mu naught into H. That is V by mu naught is equal to H. This we are already aware by the circuit Ampere's law, Ampere circuit law. So from there only what I will write here, H. From there only I will write like this, H dot dl is equal to I. So and the I which we are already knowing that I is equal to this. In the last, if you'll see in the previous session which we will I, we are already knowing this, and we know that J is equal to I by A. We are already aware of the fact. So I just need to substitute the value here only. I will substitute the value of I here, this one, and I will apply the Stokes theorem here. So what I will, after substituting the value, what I will get here, H dot dl is equal to J dot ds. That I will get after substituting this value. So after that I will apply here Stokes theorem. So by Stokes theorem, what does Stokes tell us? Stokes tell us that the line integral will be changed into the surface integral. That is, this value will be changed into the surface. So what I will write here, surface value of this, that is H dot dl is equal to that I have changed into surface. Now I will write the surface value here, and I will substitute the value of this line integral in the surface value. So what I will get here, so I have substituted the value here only. So after substituting, what I need to do, I will just compare these values by comparison. What I will get? I will get curl of H, curl of H. First part I have told you. So if you are facing any kind of doubt, please tell me in this equation. These all are very simple equation. I'm just putting the knowledge of basic mathematics. If you're aware of this knowledge, you will not find any kind of difficulties. So, and every equation I'm applying Stokes theorem or divergence theorem. So, because of that only, I had told you to study about the Gauss law and all the other things. So, because I have told you that this will come into the picture when I will teach you the Maxwell equation. And if you are aware of this fact, you can do it easily. So if you are facing any doubt in the third equation, please tell me. So after that, I will move to the fourth equation. If you are facing any doubt, please tell me for the third equation. So if you are not having any doubt, please practice at your home. After practice only you will become perfect. If you'll not practice, you'll forget all those things in 10 or 15 minutes. So you just need to practice how much time you can. So it's very much essential for you to do practice. So I'll derive the fourth equation. That's the simplest equation. So the fourth equation tell us divergence of B is always equal to 0. This is our fourth equation which we are going to prove, and we will prove it. We will prove it theoretically only. More mathematics is not there nor required in this equation. So it is so please write what I'm writing here. Please write in your copy, because according to this statement only, I'm going to prove this equation. So what I'm writing, please write in your notebook. So it is based on postulate of magnetostatics, which state that there are I'll elaborate this statement what I'm giving to you. So for the time being, please write it there. After that, I'll explain this what I'm writing here. No magnetic flux. So based on this statement only, I'll prove this equation. I'll tell you what I am writing. So basically, it is a law of conservation of magnetic flux. It means that no magnetic line. It means the number of line. So what I have written here, it has simple meaning. So this is basically the postulate of magnetostatic, which states that there are no magnetic flux sources and magnetic lines always close upon themselves. It still no monopole exists. It means that according to the law of conservation of magnetic flux, number of magnetic lines entering into a surface is always equal to the number of magnetic lines leaving the surface. Means how much magnetic line is entering into a closed surface. If I am talking about a closed surface, see, suppose this is our closed surface. So flux is what magnetic flux is entering into the surface is equal to the same number of magnetic flux is coming out of the surface. So this is basically what I've written here. So meaning of this is how much magnetic flux is entering into a closed surface. If this is closed surface, what number of magnetic flux is entering here, same number of magnetic flux will come out from there. So based on this statement, I will write here that is B dot ds is always equal to 0. What it is, how much it is entering, that much it is coming out. So this is the mathematical form of this statement. So B dot ds, so the magnetic flux will be always equal to this 0. So what is this? This is magnetic flux will be equal to 0. How it will be 0? Because what number of flux is entering into a closed loop? I am talking about a closed loop. What number of flux is entering into a closed loop? That number of flux is coming out of the closed loop. So if I'll write it in the mathematical form, I'll get these equations. I'll write this as in the mathematical form. So I just need to apply here divergence theorem. So by applying So by applying divergence theorem, here what I'll get, divergence theorem surface will be converted into volume. According to divergence theorem, the surface equation which we are getting will convert those equation into volume. So suppose this is our surface equation v dot ds, and that will be converted into volume. So this is our surface equation, and that we have converted into a value. Now you just need to. So what is B here? B is the magnetic flux density. B is magnetic flux density. So after the conversion, so what we have done here, this surface equation we have converted to the volume, and this will be equal to zero because we are talking about the closed loop. And what we have defined about the closed loop is that number of magnetic line entering into the closed loop will be equal to the number of line leaving from the closed loop. So what I will do, I will equate this is equal to zero. This term will be equal to zero because this, for closed loop I am talking about. So if I'll equate this equal to zero, what I'll get? If I'll equate this equal to zero, I'll get here del P by divergence of B is equal to zero. This is simple form of equation. So now it is proved. So now hence proved. So if you have any kind of doubt in this equation, please tell me, because this is the simplest form of the equation. If you are aware of the fact that what is the magnetostatics law in a closed loop, you will write the equation in a simple way. So we are aware of the fact that B dot ds is equal to zero. We are knowing this. So what I have done here, I have applied divergence theorem on this equation. After applying divergence theorem, I have equated this equation equal to zero because I am talking about the closed loop. And in the closed loop, how much flux is entering, that much flux is getting out. That will always be equal to the zero only. So I put it as equal to zero, and after that I have calculated that divergence of B is always equal to zero. So this is our the fourth and final equation which we have proved here. So if you are facing any difficulty, please tell me. If you are unable to understand or any kind of difficulty in these equations, in all the four equations of Maxwell, if you are facing any difficulty, please tell me. And this equation will definitely come into your paper. This will be like 10 marks. Any paper, if you go in any interview, anything, they will ask directly what is divergence theorem, what is Gauss theorem, what is Ampere's circuital law, anything they will ask. So if you are aware of the Maxwell equation, you can answer any of the questions. So I think everybody has saw the proof and all. So there is one task which I'm going to assign to you is you need to practice all those equations. So you are getting so much of time. So first read these four equations and in a blank paper try to write from your अपने आप से लिखने का कोशिश कीजिए. You will learn that where you are facing any difficulty. And for a electronics part of view, these Maxwell equations are very much important for you wherever you will go. So if you are clear with the Maxwell equation, now electromagnetic will be the simplest subject you will face. So next class is on EMFT class is on Thursday. So before that, try to understand whatever you can and try to write in a paper and do practice and try to prove those equations by yourself only. So don't try to by heart it. याद नहीं करना है अपने को, सीखना है, समझना है. समझने के लिए you need practice. How much time you will write, you'll get benefit from that. So today we have taken like two classes. So today biomedical classes will be not there. I'll tomorrow or day after tomorrow I'll substitute the class for biomedical. Tomorrow I'll take or after day after, I mean, in this week I'll take one biomedical class and priorly I'll inform you. So in this four equation, if you are facing any difficulty, please tell me. ये कैसे आएगा सर इक्वेशन सेकंड में? इक्वेशन सेकंड में which you are talking about, which equation you are talking about? जया सिसोदिया. Jaya, which doubt you are asking? Acha, I'll tell you. I will prove here that J by D by dt. I think I had left that. I'll do it here. So I'm giving you a task or homework, whatever you tell. So it's good that Jaya has reminded me. I forgot actually. I had left for you only. So what you need to do is, so this is a mathematical form from which I am getting the second part of the equation which Jaya has asked. So what the task which you are going to implement is, you need to find how those equations are coming. How I have proved this del rho v by del t equal to 0. So आप खुद से एक बार देखिएगा, समझिएगा कि कैसे मैंने इस चीज को लिखा है, कैसे वो आ रहा है. सेकंड पार्ट आपके लिए मैंने लेफ्ट किया हुआ है. तो वेन एवर यू डू प्रैक्टिस फॉर द फोर इक्वेशन, द थर्ड विच आई हैव लेफ्ट, वो आपको ही देखना है घर पे कि कैसे आया है, ये वैल्यू कैसे लिखा है मैंने, ये चीजें कैसे लिखी है मैंने. तो वो आपको प्रूफ करके मुझे परसों बताना है, इसलिए मैंने उसको छोड़ा था. तो यू नीड टू प्रूव दो वैल्यूज एंड हाउ दिस हैज केम. दिस इज द मैथमेटिकल स्टेप्स रिक्वायर्ड फॉर यू. एंड 2 लाइन में ये खत्म हो जाएगा अगर मैं समझाऊंगा इसको. तो अभी आप देखिए, पहले यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है और यहाँ पे जा रहा है. तो अभी आप देखिए और खुद से ही दिमाग लगाइएगा कि वो डेल डी बाई डेल टी को कैसे लिखेंगे हम लोग. How I will write the left equation del d by del t here, that place. So this is the homework for you, how to prove del d by del t. And I'll ask everyone on Thursday. So this is the mathematical form and you need to prove this. So मैंने लिखने का लिख दिया है, मैं समझाऊंगा थर्सडे को. तो आपको पता करना है. आप एक बार you please try one time. If you are not getting it, I'll definitely tell you. So इट्स पहले आप इसको कोशिश करिएगा कि आपसे हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, क्योंकि 2 लाइन में खत्म हो जाएगा. जब उतना प्रूफ कर दिया हम लोग, तो डेल डी बाई डेल टी प्रूफ करना इतना कोई बड़ा टास्क नहीं है. सो ये आपके लिए होमवर्क है. ये बताइएगा जो सिंपल वे में बताएगा. एक प्राइज मैं पहले ही अनाउंस कर चुका हूँ, दूसरा प्राइज है. एक प्राइज अदिति और ये एक और कौन सा, प्रतिभा. तो वेन एवर कॉलेज विल रीओपन आई विल डेफिनेटली विल यू. और सेकंड प्राइज के लिए ये है कि ये आपको पता करना है कि हाउ यू हैव प्रूव, हाउ दिस इक्वेशन हैज प्रूव, हाउ दिस हैज बिकम जीरो. ये आपको होमवर्क है. सो ये होमवर्क देने का एक ही मतलब है कि आप घर पे प्रैक्टिस करो, क्योंकि जब तक प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे एमएफटी में फील नहीं आएगा. सब्जेक्ट में फील आने का, एमएफटी में फील आएगा तभी आपको समझ में आएगा. सो दिस इज होमवर्क फॉर यू. सो इफ गाइस हैविंग एनी डाउट प्लीज आस्क मी और विल क्लोज द क्लास. If anybody is having any doubt, please tell me the doubt. Please be honest. Is this all clear to you? Maxwell equation is clear to you? Because अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा तो फिर पढ़ाने का मतलब नहीं. Is this clear to you? Amisha, Avantika, is this clear to you? Maxwell equation. Aditi, निखिल,
यस सर, क्लियर है.
निखिल एंड रितिका, आपको क्लियर है?
यस सर, क्लियर।
निखिल खोईवाल, अरे क्लास का सीआर कौन है? क्लास का सीआर, आपके क्लास का सीआर कौन है?
कोई नहीं है।
अच्छा, ठीक है, फिर थर्सडे को मिलते हैं। So you may leave the meeting. We'll meet on Thursday, and I have given you homework. So everybody try to complete that homework.